Warning, viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody, my name is Nekosabs and this is my sister Garugami.
Hello.
We are playing Doki Literature Club. Warning, this is not a game for children. It may look cute and innocent. It's not.
It's really not. It's horrible.
There's psychological horror in this game. There's just pure horror.
Suicidal.
There's suicidal thoughts. There's actual... It's not good. So if you are triggered by anything, flashing lights or suicidal thoughts, images, do not watch this video. Do not play the game. Okay? Okay. And with all that warning, let's get into the game.
After the last episode, it's like, I really...
I know. If you guys don't remember, the last game, it was dealing with Sayori. And what happened to her. And as you can see, there's a bit of a change in the main menu. Don't go to load. No. You go to that one.
Of the what?
Yep. I'm not reading that because it's not legible.
I can't read it either. Do I have a demon possessing me now?
Sure.
Oh boy. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Game crashed.
It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups waiting to school together. Walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I mean, same, but socialized kid.
There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. What? Come on. Okay, I'm sorry.
You gotta remember, this is before anime and nerdism was cool. Yeah. I understand your pain.
I'm crying here. I love anime.
I know, I understand your pain.
FYI, there's a lot of girls out there that love anime. So,
I mean,
meh.
yes.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. And why is this so deja vu? Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Garugami?
Monaco?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monaco smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monaco is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me, so genuine, feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. I don't know what that said before.
I have no idea. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too.
Oh, it is.
It is.
Same with comics.
Comics, manga, it's the same. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Garugami? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
Easily.
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Awesome! You're really sweet, Gato. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
That line
Yeah.
is so accurate.
I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit.
I can't imagine why.
Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back!
That's creepy.
And I brought a...
Sorry. After playing the first chapter, it's like... yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my voicing.
No.
Yeah, it is very creepy. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Gato.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Mizuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Mizuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Gato in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know if in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Gato?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Mizuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes... hold on. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow with this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Mizuki reluctantly agrees.
Ow.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Sorry about that. I meant that you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Gato, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nazuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces around her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a form. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to
Once.
at the minimal level.
Once.
I read a horror book once.
Once.
Just once, though.
I read it once and I couldn't go back. It was too scary.
At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if any story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Mizuki eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine.
Mizuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Mizuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust form... The bleh. I butchered that. Alright. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. Of our own. Sorry.
It's okay.
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought that was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Gato?
Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we reached the most important topic, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry. I thought...
Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Gato. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Gato?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Gato, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Gato, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my meteor writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Whoops. I can't wait. Don't mind the noise, people.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Mizuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ugh. I unlocked a special poem.
Would you like to read it? Yeah. Shh.
I think that's yes.
Stare at the dot to reveal the special message. Oh god.
It's one of those.
I love you. Oh god. I don't think there's a special message. I didn't see anything besides the I love you.
Okay.
So which girl are you going for? Did you want the more mature?
I think I'm actually gonna do that.
Go with the...
I'm going after the vice presidents.
Weirdo. But alright.
Well, Sayuki was.
Sayori.
Or Sayori. Yeah, nah, sorry. Thinking of a different anime.
Rude.
But I might actually that was kind of easy to figure out hers. Whoops. Oh well.
Did you put one for
Yeah.
the other? How dare.
Just one.
Oh my god. 5 more. Remember, you can save. Hi again, Gato. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Only if I could.
If only.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, geez, that was glitching.
Oh, I don't like that. Thanks for keeping your promise, Gato.
She knows already. She knows.
Who? Who knows?
They know who they're targeting next.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, God! The evac! Demon! Demon, be gone! Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga hidden in the closet.
Really hidden? Oh.
Something.
Mizuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Mizuki plops back into her seat.
Is it just me, or is
no,
the room tilted?
It's tilted. It's tilted.
When did this become the tilted kilt?
Well, and then Monica just all of a sudden popped up and is like, wait a minute, I can't read. What?
I'm sorry, Gato. Unless we're looking at them at an angle.
No, I think it tilted.
Oh, I don't like that. We'll make sure you put... We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable.
I am very uncomfy!
Yuri shoots Mizuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be... Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Oh god. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Enthusiastically?
Take the book. God.
Are you having issues talking like me?
Yes.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
It went back to normal.
Yep. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't... I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nazuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the corner. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Oh my god.
Can you read?
It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm under this sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What is wrong with your eye, girl?
It's slowly drifting!
Oh. Oh no. You might want to get that checked. That looks a little
See?
drifty.
It's slowly drifting!
Oh
It's
no.
drifting lazily to the left!
It's a lazy droopy eye.
Kinda looks like Sid the Sloth now. Anyway... I wanted to reread it. Some of it. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about, anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of...
Markov,
okay. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait to turn them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
Okay. That's kind of... That's kind of dark, isn't it?
Well,
Yours made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere.
it's definitely not a Stephen King novel.
No, Stephen King doesn't really do gore.
No. I'm trying to think of an author that does. I know, Darren Shawn. Darren Shawn, he does the Creek the Freak and the Demon series.
Dementa?
Yeah, the Dementa series, which that one is bloody. So that might actually be in the sorry. It might be in that category.
See, I like horror, but I don't like gore horror. You know, which is a lot with how movies are made nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a lot of. I like the actual, like, where it messes with your mind type of horror.
Oh, you mean like this game?
Yeah, like this, exactly like this game.
Freaking psychological horror games.
Yeah, no, it's freaky. That's the type of horror I'm into. Not so much the gore and stuff. Gore is just like whatever. It doesn't really bother me because this is whatever. It's the stuff that messes with how you think and stuff. That's what's really scary.
That makes sense. Moving on. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gato? As we just explained, nope.
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those type of stories, so don't worry.
Are you sure?
I can't. I'm not a big fan in real life of it.
I can handle it in small portions.
Yeah, like, you know, with the whole Walking Dead series and stuff that has gore in it, but it's not so much as. I mean, okay, like a good example would be like Final Destination movies.
Oh,
because
yeah.
a lot of that has where it's
the elevator.
Yeah. I mean, I can handle, like, movies like that, but if it gets any more than that, then it's like, forget it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan.
I'm just, yeah.
It's like Attack on Titans. I can watch it, but I don't like I don't like it. Because it looks like humans eating humans. I'm sorry, I can't.
The cannibalism.
Yeah.
Part of it. Well, I mean, it's like we're Walking Dead with the zombies and stuff.
Zombies are different.
How is that different? They
I
were
don't
once
know.
human.
I don't know.
They were once human, and now they're not on other humans.
Maybe because it's gigantic humans eating little
on
humans.
Attack on Titan?
Yeah. But seeing normal size, where you can easily kill them, makes it...
Unless there's a big horde of them.
I mean, you'd get a gun. Or a flamethrower.
Well, yeah.
Poof! Throw a couple of dynamite sticks. Body parts! It's like the 4th of July.
Yay.
Except with dead people.
Splatter. Yum.
Anyway.
Yeah, sure, I'm into that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Apparently in the game I am.
I hope so. Yeah, totally.
I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reluctant. Reclusive on the outside. But her mind seems to be completely different.
Wait, did he just say I totally forgot?
Yeah. I think so. We need a rewind on this.
Later I'll do it.
Yep.
But I feel like he shouldn't have said that.
Right?
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil. Oh, fuck.
But because the world is full of horrible people.
Ow. Excuse me.
And we all are worthless anyway.
Wow.
Dark.
That was not.
Insanity!
Yeah. I'm rambling, aren't I? No. Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. No, you just got possessed by something dark.
Well, I guess it's alright then.
No, it's not.
But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Yes, you do.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
My whole body got.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, like I have been in this entire conversation. But please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I think you really do need to worry, my dude. Oh, jeez.
That just means you're passionate about reading.
Oh, sure.
Sure. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
I mean... that's true. In fact...
In fact... I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
Apprehensive.
That's what I said.
That's not what you said. You said appa.
Oh.
Apprehensive. It's the other way. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the I open the book and start the prologue.
Are you having issues?
I was starting to put words in there that weren't there.
I mean, I've done that.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Oh god, I hate that.
Ugh.
It's not a particular bad thing. Well, you know what? It is for me. I hate it when people are staring at me when I'm reading.
Stare.
It's annoying.
I know.
Maybe a little distracting. Yes, very distracting. The feeling is somewhat comforting.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Not to me, it isn't. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just bathed in the blood of your.
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm, so on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracted me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Huh? Oh, that face. Oh, that face looks weird. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We don't even need to... We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came out of my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if it feels her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Gato? Did something happen just now?
Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does that sometimes. So it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Huh? Shall we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we could get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag.
Yuri's not there, so...
I told Mizuki that I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first.
Huh? Oh, that's you.
Huh?
Gato, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you're actually putting effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about.
What was that? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just sitting shit.
Fair enough. Well, to each our own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. And moving on. We already read it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's all she gets.
Yeah.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing is all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing is about simple... The other... Blah. Don't worry, folks, I can do this. Number of times that I can't speak.
Right?
Counter. Bing! No, not doing that. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Nizuki is feeling proud then, I won't take that away from her. Alright, and then with that we'll talk to Monica the next time.
Yes. Yes. Oh god, what the fuck?
I didn't do it.
I hate you so much, Monica. You have no idea.
Monica's like, no, you're gonna talk to me now.
Oh, screw you, bitch. I don't want to talk to you. You scare me. And so with that, thank you everybody so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more gaming content.
Bye.
Bye!